The plot to humiliate Buhari exposed as Apc Governors Tinubu allegedly are angry with the president. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. Some governors and chieftains in the ruling All Progressive Congress APC are allegedly plotting to go against President Muhammadu Buhari over current policies that they perceive to be targeted against the party. Reports said that the Buhari-led federal government had backed the Naira redesign and cash swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The deadline set by the Apex Bank for the cash swap has resulted in panic among Nigerians as they scramble to get the new notes before the old ones cease to be legal tender. The scarcity of the Naira notes and fuel has led to widespread protests, with government properties and banks being attacked by angry Nigerians. The presidential candidate of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been highly condemned by Nigerians over the crisis caused by his party. Following the hardship caused by the scarcities, many believe that Tinubu's presidential bid is at risk of failure. According to the Whistler, there's a plan among elements within the ruling party to undermine the authority of the president following what is perceived as Buhari's lack of enthusiasm and cold attitude towards the presidential campaign of the party. The CBN Naira swap policy, which issued a February 10th date as the deadline, is now seen by Tinubu and governors of the APC backing him as evidence of a sabotage plan from the presidency. Recall that Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, a vocal backer of Tinubu, had accused some elements in Buhari's presidency of working for opposition parties. I believe there are elements in the villa that want us to lose the election because they didn't get their way. They had their candidates, but their candidates didn't win the primary election. I think they are still trying to get us to lose the election, and they are hiding behind the president's desire to do what he thinks is right, he has said in a recent interview. Also, Nasir El-Rufai, speaking in the Hausa language in a viral video, told some people not to return their old Naira notes to banks again, promising that the policy would be changed if Tinubu wins the presidential election. A top government source said that some interest groups are plotting to humiliate President Buhari out of office, referencing the statements made by Governor El-Rufai. What El-Rufai said and the way he said shows there is no respect for Buhari as a sitting president, said the source. The source claimed that the plot is to turn Buhari into a lame duck president for the rest of his tenure, adding that Buhari appointees are also nursing the fear that a Tinubu presidency would not be in their interest. These people are also afraid that Tinubu will not work with them if he wins because he has already formed his team. They have shared all the appointments and there won't be room for them, the source said. The source, however, revealed that some governors are regrouping to challenge the plot to humiliate Buhari and that this would unfold in a few days. What more do we need to say with this? It's already clear with the body language and the spoken words of Nasir El-Rufai when he confidently told a cross-section of a crowd he had in Kaduna State that they should not bother changing or swapping their old Naira notes for the new Naira notes. Because when Tinubu gets in as the president, he is going to maintain that policy of still using the old Naira notes. Now, the question that is, if it's a governor of a state, of Kaduna State, can openly, this was not a coded conversation, can openly address a group of people with cameras on his face, saying that they should not bother, they should not fidget about the new Naira notes. They should just hold it, and that as soon as Tinubu enters, he's going to reverse the policy. What more insolence can that be? If you were to be a PDP governor who stood up to do this, right, it would have been so chaotic at the moment. Remember, apart from Nasir El-Rufai, Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State and also Governor Bello Matawale of Zamfara State are the three governors who went to the Supreme Court, right, to ask for extension of the deadline of Naira swapping. 3 governors already doing that with their full chest, as they said in local palace, and also with all those plans that are coming to say, you know what, we are not going to agree with you. Yes, we belong to the same party, but it is very obvious, right, that the cracks within the APC is so much. It's so much, it's so obvious that, you know, it's almost scary, you know, and the opposition party are also watching and having a field day as they go about their campaign to say, this is becoming more interesting. So who are those powerful cabals? Some have been named, as Najasu Mohammed named Aisha Buhari as part of the cabal. They also named it Tunde Sabiu as well. And is it Mama Daura or the other one? That those are the powerful people that surround the presidency. They're in the presidency, surround the president and selling him this idea that is making Nigeria groan in pain. In fact, the pain experienced in the last 1 week or 2 weeks has been indescribable. You know, Nigerians have never suffered this much and would never have thought that we'll be crying to be able to access our own money for our daily living. So the hastiness of this policy, the horrible implementation, has just put a big cross mark on the APC-led government of President Muhammadu Buhari. Whatever good he had planned to do for it, because it's making life unbearable constantly for Nigerians, it is not appreciated at all. And if you remember, Buhari Xp0S has been coming out on his campaign to also throw stuff at the president, to say, not mentioning his name directly like that, but saying that we are going to wrestle power from them. Whether they like it or not, we are the ones that we enter. There's nothing anybody can do about it. You know, which was confusing to us at first, to be like, can APC be fighting APC and all of that? But it's becoming clearer now that, you know, there's big trouble in paradise. And the Northern Elders Forum also are pissed off with the way Governor Nasir El-Rufai has been going about, saying that there are no elders, as is alleged, and he's now behaving like somebody who is scorned from all of that. They are the ones that determine what the North wants, and with what we've been hearing so far, and the revelation so far, how did El-Rufai get this proud? We are still going to hear more. Where is this arrogance coming from? 17 days to the 2023. Is it because it was not 25th presidential elections? Cabal, and Nigerians have this right to get things right. How much more can I say it? Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and drop your comments in the comment section below. We believe Nigeria will work again. See you in the next video. Bye for now.